Good morning, club members. My name is Miss Keosha.
I'm Miss Casey.
And I'm Miss Cindy.
We're so glad you decided to join us for Brain Gain.
Today, we'll be discussing DNA and we'll be making an edible DNA strand.
While we're at the club, we want everyone to feel like they belong.
It's no different here online.
First off, make sure you have permission to participate.
Secondly, grab your club on the go bag. You might have something in there that you need for this activity.
Lastly, let's have fun.
Take quizzes, leave comments, and interact with us.
Ready?
Let's get started.
Awesome. So some of the materials that you're going to need today are some of your favorite things, and you can eat this after. You need gummy bears or any type of little gummy candy, or even marshmallows you can use. You're also going to need something long to attach it to. We're using Twizzlers, but you can use sour straws or anything that's stretchy and long that you can attach it. This is going to be the base of your DNA. So what is DNA? Does anybody know what DNA is?
DNA is, correct me if I'm wrong, deoxyribonucleic acid.
That is correct. I cannot spell it, but that is correct. But anyway, it provides the instructions for how all living things grow and function. So you are made up of DNA molecules. So we're going to show you how to make a DNA molecule, and DNA molecules are made up of nucleotides. Now all these words are probably above when we're making this cute, pretty DNA strand, because all we're thinking about is how we are going to eat this. So these are a good way of seeing what you're made of. Now, of course, they're probably all tinier than this and in our body, but each one is going to stand for a different phosphate group. And a nucleotide, which is the ladder of your DNA, is made up of 4 types of nutrient base. We have adenine, which is going to be our red gummy bears. We have thymine, which is going to be our blue gummy bear. We have cytosine, which is going to be our clear gummy bear. And we have guanine, which is going to be our green gummy bear. So you're going to need 4 colors, and then your 2 strands can be any color you want.
And we also need toothpicks to connect them.
Yes. Okay, everybody got all their stuff ready? Okay, we're also going to tell you a little bit more about the DNA strand before we get started, that the gene provides the information for making a protein which carries out a specific function in the cell to tell you, like, maybe what color hair you have, how big your nose is going to be, different things, the color of your eyes, whether you're going to have big feet, small feet. It's what makes you your size, and some of that comes from your parents also, which is why you look like them. And a molecule of DNA is composed of 2 backbones, and our backbones are going to be our Twizzlers. And these are our sugar group, and it really is sugar. So, and your DNA is going to look like a twisted ladder, which I've shown you the product already, and each strand that goes across in your toothpick is the ladder. So it looks like a ladder, and then it's twisted, and that's really what a DNA model looks like if you look at it underneath a microscope. And the sequence is in consecutive order of bases on one side or strand of the ladder. The other strand has a complementary sequence determined by the base pairing rules. Okay, and they have rules that the adenine is supposed to go with the thymine. So the red and blue usually go together, and then the cytosine and the guanine go together, which is our clear and green. So that's usually how it pairs out. All right, now that we're going to start making our DNA strand, I've wrote the colors for you. A is going to be red, T is blue, C is clear, and G is green. If you don't have these particular colors, it's okay. You can substitute your own color. Okay, so first you are going to get your backbones together, and then I'm going to write the strand of DNA that we are going to make today. And then we're going to start putting it together. So you're going to need your toothpick, and we're going to put, remember we're putting 2 colors on each end of the toothpick and attaching it to one of the strands, and then we'll add the other strand later. So our first ones we're going to attach is a T,
which is blue,
and an A,
which is red. So this is adenine and thymine. So we're going to put them together on our toothpicks like this. And you want to make sure that the toothpick goes through the gummy bear, because you have to stick the end of the toothpick into your licorice. So it should look something like this. So after that, what we do next, Miss?
So our next one will be a C and a G.
And that is crystosine and guanine. So we're going to take our clear gummy bear, and we're going to take our green gummy bear.
Our next one is going to be a T,
which is thymine, the blue one,
and an A.
and adenine, the red. It's kind of hard if you don't push it all the way.
Yeah.
And our next one is T and G,
Thymine. Guanine. I was about to say guanidine.
and our next one is 2 A's,
And I ran out of reds, so so
she probably ate it.
it's important to always stay full of nutrients and snacks. You always want to stay refreshed.
It's important to remember not to eat your experiment until after you finish it.
But if you
then
want to
AC?
take a little snack break, it's okay.
And your last one is A and C.
So that's red and clear. Okay.
Okay, so now you're gonna start attaching them to your backbones, which is the sugar part.
So first is TA, and TA is our blue and red. So blue and red. And I'm actually gonna do one side. You can do both sides like this and just insert them, but I'm gonna start on one side and then put my last piece of my backbone on top once I finish putting all of the toothpicks through.
If you need to look at one, mine's done.
I'm scared. I'm gonna poke myself. So the next one is CG. So that's gonna be our clear and our green.
And when you're making this, if you don't get the colors exactly right, that's fine. But in real life, if your DNA gets it backwards, then it changes something in your body, how you look, or maybe, you know, you might have one blue eye or one brown eye. So when the body makes it, they have to get it perfect.
And then TA. So we're gonna have to do blue and red. So your blue has to be on this side.
And be careful with your toothpicks because you can poke yourself.
So if you can, get a parent to help you if you're scared to work with the toothpicks. I should have got Miss Cindy to poke through this for me. Okay, so now we're on TG, and that is going to be our thymine and our guanine. So we need the blue and green. And just continue to poke through your DNA strands.
And this is also just one sequence. There are many more sequences of the DNA. We're just showing you one particular sequence.
Yesterday, when we were practicing for this experiment, Miss Cindy had me put 2 sequences on one DNA strand.
And it was a lot.
Okay, so
I didn't put too much space between mine. So put a little space between.
yeah, I'm gonna have to space mine up.
Yeah.
So now I have AA, which is red and red.
But I can still twist it. And that is my DNA
Yeah, that's cool.
strand.
Yeah, Miss Kelsey, yours looks very nice.
Hers twists very nice too. And like she said, when you get done, you twist it because the DNA strand is like a twisted ladder.
Let's see how mine is gonna come out. But mine came out very nice and delicious yesterday. I mean, very nice.
So next time when you're in class and one of your science teachers tells you have to make a DNA strand, you'll say, well, I did that during the summertime. That's easy. And you can, like I said, you can look up other strands and make all different types of strands to see how they look.
And this is the toothpick stuck in my hand. This is our finishing product.
Very good. You just twist it, and that is a DNA strand.
And once you finish, enjoy. Bon appetit.
You just twist it. Good. All right. I hope you enjoyed learning about DNA. Thank you, Miss Kiosha.
Thank you, Miss Cindy, for showing us this wonderful activity.
And remember to interact by leaving comments. Be sure to come back for more fun videos. Take pictures of your DNA strand. We want to see if you use any different materials than us. Definitely let us know. It's okay, whatever materials you use. Make sure you visit on Facebook. And that's all for today.
Until next time.
Bye, you guys.
Bye.